All right. This is actually going to be the video where I talk about that other video. Probably, I think I'm just going to talk about it live after winning, running decisive. Focus. Shout out my diva though. My diva played out of her mind. Yeah. Oh, this is it. This is literally the thing I was going to talk about. Oh my gosh. Oh wow! I got it in the play of the game. Holy cow! Okay. So chat. This is the most essential concept, I think, for those of us who are on my team. I'm just gonna say the team. Like I think that's the most important thing that we can do is just not die first. Oh man, I was talking with AB about this a while ago, and like dying first, like the team who has the first death loses 80% of the team fights that they engage in. So just even if you go like if you think bigger than game for game win or lose stats, if you just think about our team fight win percentage as a team, I would estimate that it's sub 50%, probably like 45%. And I think the reason why is because we often die. We often die. I don't think that I have the replays. I don't think that there are any replays. Yeah, there are no replays. There are no replays. But that's exactly why I recorded. Um, that is why I recorded those videos that I did. So I'm gonna watch it, and this is, I guess, just gonna be kind of a slow, like visually. There's not gonna be a lot going on stream, probably. Well, I might play a little more, but maybe not. First person to die in team fight. That is like so mission critical. If you watch the video that I did yesterday, I didn't say anything. I just looked at like three major concepts that are like costing our team like tons of games and like games that we should be winning. That's really the thing. So I'm gonna I'm gonna watch the vid that I made, and I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna do like a custom game or something in the meantime, just like something very silly and goofy. Okay, yeah, I can do that. I actually can't because you gotta like pay attention. Oh, where's what I'm thinking of? Like, not all of these work, unfortunately. Vendetta portion. All right, so I'm gonna kind of zoom through this video. Um, yeah, Junkertown. I just focused on the health packs at the start. I think those are really critical. And then I was just watching. I wasn't even like calling anybody out, but I was just watching for who died first in a team fight. One of the major concerns that we had as a team is that our team fights never ended. We just kept fighting the same extended 3 to 4 like zone team fight, and it was just never gonna work. Like it was never gonna work. That's just never gonna work. It's really bad. So what would happen is we would have like, so the very first team fight, I kind of don't even count because you're coming out of spawn, so the respawns are so quick and close that it like doesn't actually affect the pacing. Obviously, it still matters who dies first, so we want to target it. First person to go down is probably Rod. Yeah. Oh no, he lived. He lived. Oh, he got full healed. Okay. For those tracking along, I'm at 247 in the So Close video. First one to die in the team fight was their Onron, Junkertown. She kind of sold their team out by dying first, and I don't think it's a coincidence that where she had so many first deaths, our team succeeded really well because she was giving us easy first deaths. I think if you just play defensively, like I think if you just play really safe game for game, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go show y'all like what I'm talking about. and like think it through. It's not gonna be perfect, but I don't care about perfection right now. So okay, this one was on Junkertown. So let's go to Junkertown and let's talk about what I'm talking about. Let's talk about what I'm talking about. While that's loading, so the on run and I think they're on or something like two of their heroes died first. The on run and somebody else. So before the on run, this is what I'm talking about the extended team fights. Before the on run is back in, we lost. Well, we traded actually. So a trade is fine. It's still you don't want to do it. Like I would rather that we as a team get in the habit of instead of dueling and taking the trade. Like Vendetta's a perfect character to show this because she obviously is prone to like tossing her face into the enemy team. So, and this is why I have taken her way down in playtime, and I'm probably just going to drop her from comp because the thing about Vendetta is she is like the perfect example of a character who kind of has to be like hyper aggressive. Make that go up. This one. Restart. So Vendetta is the perfect character to demonstrate what level of aggression is too much aggression. And when you're playing this game, the way that it works is that the first person to die, that person's team loses that team fight, not the game necessarily, but that team fight 80% of the time. So what does that mean? What does that look like? It means if I'm on defense and I'm playing Vendetta here, I want to poke and poke and poke and poke and take my sweet time, move around and play spacing and poke and do all kinds of stuff. What I don't want to do, and Vendetta has a tendency to do, is go in, take the duel, fight over here, even if I trade, because Vendetta is pretty good to at least trade out. Like, you're probably going to die, but you're usually going to take one with you. Except that is bad. That's like really bad teamwork. This is not me speaking any kind of condemnation. Like, I was really guilty of doing this for like the whole like first 2 months probably that she was out before I like stopped playing her, because I would just fight, go in, get the pick like 1, 2, 3, and another slash, and they're probably dead, especially if she had a buff perk. But I would go in, do that, and then die over there. I would die in that area of the map, trading out, which is not effective. It is so much more effective to play slow, to slow down everybody on the team, slow down, poke more, right? Play your life, and then as we see a specific, the thing is that we have to balance playmaking versus like team fight winning safe play, because team fights are won by safe play. Yes, playmaking is important, right? If you're poking the enemy, so if the freaking bot lobby comes in here, hang on, show this what bots. This is what we do.
Prepare your defenses.
If we're poking the enemy and we chunk them hard and they're actually 1 HP, we ping them. This is something that I cannot stress enough. I think would be so beneficial because it shows up. If I say Orisa here, Orisa front, these are comms that have no meaning. I could be on the other side of the map. So until we have much stronger map knowledge generally as a team, and we are calling out like, okay, Orisa coast, because this is actually the coast side. That's how a lot of these maps are designed, to have a coast side. But regardless, we don't even need to do all of that, because you can save yourself the time and effort. If you spot an enemy, you ping them, use your wonderful in-game ping system. And if they're low, you go in, you commit, and you get the kill. And then it's okay to trade, right? You have to use your good judgment. but it's so much better. Like 9 times, literally, not even 9, 8 times, literally out of 10, it is so much better to play your life. It's 80% of the time the correct play to just play your life, to just stay back here. Now, obviously, these are bots, so they're going to go in and feed because that's what bots do. But and even now, because they're bots, I have the temptation to go in and try and make a play and get the sim here. But we see as that happens that I take damage and like run into the opportunity. Now again, these are bots, so I didn't die. I made it out. But in general, I want to go in and I want to make that play. Oh, the JQ's in. I can go get her, right? I have to go and now I can trade resources and she can commit and I can commit. But 80% of the time, it's better for me to just poke from distance and hit what I can hit. And now look, we see the Genji is chunked. One more, he's low, and now we go in and we make a play on him, right? The play happens, and then this is the important part: you get out. And this is not targeted at anybody, guys. This is just general stuff that I want us to be having in mind as we do, because we struggled in the maps that we lost. We had deaths. There was one. It was the Colosseo game. We just had an unfortunate death at the wrong time. There's like, you have to be cognizant of time as you're going through these matches. But that was honestly just unfortunate. We didn't get the actual like payload close enough. So even right now, right? If we can pause, which I can, even though I can't look around. Well, I actually can. I can spectate. Look at that. Spectate. So now, if we look around, I guess this would technically be a quick tips video. But I think it's good. I think it's really important. If we look around, oh, we can't. Did we pause it? Okay. So, if we look around, we would have noticed, I can't pause, so you just have to take my word for it. There's one of us, maybe 2, 3 of us total, and we look around and there's 5 of the enemy. One guy is back there, one guy is dead. There's actually all 4 up there. But even still, it's important for us to pay attention in this moment. I wish I could pause and see, okay, there's 4 of us and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Like, you have to stop in your brain and take stock of the game state. This is the next quick tip. This is literally the next quick tip video. You have to take stock of the game state and you have to pay attention and see. We have a 4v5 disadvantage. We have to disengage. These bots are going to lose. No matter how well they fight, they're going to lose this team fight. No matter how long this team fight takes, because they're bots. Like literal bots, like actual bots. Like what this is just over there dying. We should go fast forward. The reason they lose is because Overwatch is a game of resources. A team with 5 players naturally has, literally just mathematically has more resources. There you go. Team fight's over. You got to see it play out in slow motion. This is even worse because they're dragging it out. This is actually what happened in that clip that started this video in the play of the game. I was on top of their Yari and I could have picked her faster and like just finished her out. Like I had all my abilities live. I held off on the abilities because I knew that by doing so, which now I'm going to leave this and we'll show you that. It's so cool. Just going to self-glaze for a second. But by doing that, I set her respawn timer to 10 seconds when her team was at 1. So her team, she was basically, I literally am using the concept that I was talking about and intend to continue talking about. She was functionally the first kill. She had the same cooldown timer for her life as if you were the first kill on a team fight. Because I checked the timer, they had 1 second as a team to respawn. And we'll be able to see them come in later on in this replay. But I saw that they all had 1 second left, so by holding off on killing her, I made her the first pick, and they lost the team fight for free. They could have gotten a strong recontest. They actually had a 5-man respawn. But because I staggered the Yari instead of forcing her, she was the first pick in the next team fight, and she cost her team the game. She didn't cost them the game, but you'll notice that she's the one who dies separately after her team goes in this last team. So we got the ult, which was just, if I'm just gonna be honest, it was a very good jungle. Just gonna call it what it is. Our Zen made a fantastic play on that. It can still kill you, but it's a lot harder with this. Yeah, our Zen made an amazing play with that. And then I had my ult, and they were all lined up perfectly. I finally countered a Mizuki ult live and in person. Yeah, 5, man. That was great. That was cream right there. Pure cream. Okay, so I got the ult. I knew that ult was going to do it, and then, yeah, of course, the Reaper finishes him off. So right here, I'm engaging her. You see, I'm not shooting her. I'm just bullying her into a corner. I knew that if she went in there, I'd have to kill her, or else she'd full heal. But in this actual hallway is not the full safe zone. The health zone is until back here. So if you're in this hallway, you can actually still take damage. So I knew if she went in there, I'd have to force her. But because I waited, watch their respawns, guys. Now I kill her. Her respawn is just starting. Their full team respawns now. So now when they have a 5-man come out, yeah, they didn't have a lot of time, but they do touch here, right? They get a Bob. The Bob was actually and a Shatter. Like, they came out and made a play. They got a 1-man, and we traded 1-for-1, but it didn't matter. They still kind of got pushed. But it's actually even. It's kind of messy. Bob is on point. 2 healers. 2 healers can keep each other up for a while, but because the healer came out late, she wasn't able to contribute her resources to that team fight. So they ended up, losing it. So yeah, don't be the first man to die. That's the moral of this story. It's really not even going to be a whole long stream. That's it. Thank you. Love you. Bye.